Hey guys, how you doing? Steve here again today. Got up this morning at about 7 a.m. Sorry if it's a little windy, you might not be able to hear me too well. But this is something I've been trying to do for the last week, is to get my circadian rhythm back in shape. And if you don't know what circadian rhythm is, it's basically the system inside your brain or your body that tells you when to be awake, when to get tired, throughout the day. It helps you level out your cortisol and your hormones to keep you productive throughout the day, as well as your energy levels. So you want to have high energy in the morning and low energy at night. And a lot of people who suffer from insomnia, their circadian rhythm is off. So what I've been doing for the last 20 to 30 minutes is just soaking in the sun. Sorry if that's a little bright, but I'm going to run you through what I do in the morning, and I'm going to give you an update on how my functional medicine's been going. Now, first thing in the morning, I take a omeprazole. I get a generic brand from Target, which is basically Prilosec over the counter for heartburn, stomach acid, GERD, gastrointestinal reflux disorder. I think that's what it stands for. Then I have my good old Klonopin here, 1 milligram in the morning, along with my Prestige. I wake up, I grab a yogurt. It helps to coat my stomach to take these medications. And then I pull myself out of bed. Next up, I got my Chirozyme Challenge. What you do is you take 1 tablespoon of this delicious looking mixture. Add it into about 4 to 6 ounces of water. And then you take a mini mixer, like so. You stir it up real nice for about 30 seconds to a minute. So here comes the drink. It tastes awesome. I don't know if you can catch a hint of sarcasm in my voice, but after you're done mixing it, you want to just chug it down like a shot, or else all the good stuff floats to the bottom and it makes the last sip a lot more painful. So here goes nothing. Cheers. I like to have a backup glass of water. Kind of rinse out your mouth, get all the stuff that's sticking around your teeth. And this is what I drink every morning, about 15 to 20 minutes before breakfast. The ingredients inside this delicious mixture is fig fruit, 2,130 milligrams, psyllium, 1,830 milligrams, fennel seed, 1,800 milligrams, flax seed, 1,360 milligrams, pumpkin seed, 980 milligrams, and guar, or gum resin, 200 milligrams. I take this 15 to 20 minutes before breakfast and 15 to 20 minutes before dinner. So after I've taken my drink, I start making breakfast, which gives me about 15-20 minutes to make breakfast, which for most of us is just enough time. Then I take 2 of these. It's a stomach formula built of minerals, vitamin B12, folic acid, papaya leaf, marshmallow root, slippery elm bark, mastic tree, and a proprietary plant enzyme consisting of cellulase, diastase, alpha glycosidase, amylase, beta galactose, lipase, protease, catalase, glucoamylase, and hemicellulase. All plant enzymes. Enzymes are kind of forced to be absorbed by your body quicker than vitamins do. So that's what I take before breakfast. So I'll make breakfast, take two of those before I eat, and then I take 2 of these. They're an adrenal gland formula to help my adrenal glands out. This consists of vegetarian yeast, L-Euthero, Gatu Cola, Rosehip, Ginkgo, Wild Yam, and some more proprietary enzyme blend, protease 2 sources, amylase, lipase 2 sources, invertase, cellulase, glucoamylase, hemicellulase, and alpha galactose. So I'll eat my breakfast, take that, and then about an hour or half hour to an hour, give or take, I'll eat a small snack and take my 5-HTP 100 milligrams extended release, time release, along with my vitamin B50 complex, which has vitamin B1s, B2s, B6s, B3s, folic acid, B12, biotin, pantothenic acid, I think that's vitamin B8, inositol, PABA, and choline. These are known to be as somewhat of a calming vitamins. I recently added to my regimen because I've been having some lower back pain and some nausea was a kidney enzyme one. It has alfalfa juice powder, rosehip, Echinacea purpurea, never heard of that one, mullein, ginger, and more proprietary plant enzyme blend. It's protease 2 sources, lipase 2 sources, cellulase, and hemicellulase. This, guys, if I don't miss doses, if I don't mess around and keep on track with all of these enzymes on top of my medications, it has caused my serotonin to raise more in the last month than it has since about being on antidepressants and anti-anxiety medications for 8 months. It's raised my serotonin from 21 to 86 nanograms per milliliter within 1 month, as opposed to months and months of taking psychiatric medications. It's raised my norepinephrine about 160 nanograms per milliliter, which is huge if you have depression and huge if you have anxiety. And it's something that I kind of fell off with the last couple of weeks, which is why I had a fallback or setback, whatever you want to call it. But I'm living proof that functional medicine and finding key roots to your root cause, your root problem, as to why you're not feeling better taking your psychiatric medications, as to why you're still depressed, you're still anxious, and I've made a ton of progress just by 1 month of treatment. So I truly suggest, if you're having a hard time, if you're treatment resistant, to get out there and find yourself a functional medicine practitioner who knows what the fuck they're talking about. Because I never would have heard of adrenal fatigue. I never would have gotten my stomach in better shape than it was before I started taking these enzymes. Unfortunately, I had to add on this kidney one, but that may not be so unfortunate. It's just a sign of my body actually de-cleansing, and maybe my kidneys just need a little bit more help for the time being. This one should be just a short-term supplement until my body can really weed out all the bad crap that I've been putting into my body. And I've been trying to eat my meals one portion at a time. If you have chicken, broccoli, and let's say a starch of potatoes, I've tried to eat the chicken first, then the broccoli, then the potatoes, or vice versa. Just so it's not all one big clash for your stomach to take in protein and vegetable and starch all at the same time. I would like to wean my body into whatever I'm eating, so it's a lot better on my metabolism, a lot better on my stomach, and a lot better on my digestive system, where 70 to 80% of your serotonin is created. So that's my update from my functional medicine practitioner. That was his advice: getting my circadian rhythm back together, getting my adrenal glands, my stomach, my digestive system back in check. Now my kidneys need a little bit of help. I take my 5-HTP every 10 hours. For me personally, I definitely handle the 5-HTP time release a hell of a lot better than I do the regular tablets. My vitamin Bs are crucial to a lot of systems in your body, converting different amino acids and proteins, and the creation of neurotransmitters. They play a huge role. Vitamin Bs are like the oil for your body. They keep your body running. So finding out that I was deficient in quite a few of these, and 50 milligrams isn't gonna kill you, once a day with a meal. This type of stuff right here has done more for me than any psychiatric medication as far as improving my mental health. Now, you also want to keep yourself busy. Right now I am dog sitting, and it sucks because I have to wake up early, but that's also good for my circadian rhythm. So, keeping a schedule, doing things you might not want to do can be part of that schedule, but it takes up time, and it gives you something to do rather than ruminate and stew in your own thoughts and your own depression. Gets you out of the house. It's productive, at least for me. The more things you have to do in a day, the faster the day goes, the less you realize you have depression, the less you realize that you have anxiety. And to me, the more you're not thinking about your mood disorder, the more time your body has to heal it, to create new pathways, to create a better you. And like I told you, I kind of shied away from my enzymes and my supplements and my vitamins. Oh, I also take vitamin D as in dad. Take that 2,000 milligrams a day. I usually take it around the same time as the 5-HTP and the vitamin B. So guys, that was my update. I got my blood results. I was extremely happy to see that my serotonin went up. I wanted to get from 86 to around over 100, and if it's jumped from 21 to 86, what is that? 65 points in a month, then I don't see any reason why it can't jump to around 100 within the next month. And I think 100 for me is personally going to be my goal, my point where I'm going to feel well enough to get my ass back to work, and see that in the very near immediate future. So anyways, guys, this is my routine. I also take the stomach, the adrenal, and the kidney 2 more times after breakfast, once with lunch and once with dinner. And that's about it. So if you're still struggling, if you're still hurting, if you still have depression, I still have anxiety and depression every day. I'm not telling you I'm cured, but I have made significant improvement. Give it out. Give it a shot. Give functional medicine a shot, because there is a lot to learn and a lot that I've been taught within 1 month about how the body system works and what could be slowing down my process and recovery, because I know for certain that Pristiq and Klonopin and Prilosec just treat what you have. They don't cure it. They don't get rid of it. And hoping, cross my fingers, knocking on wood, that these enzymes, these supplements, and these vitamins are going to be it for me and eventually lead me to get off of psychiatric medication. But I'm not going to rush into it. I'm a very impatient person. I know a lot of people are impatient, especially if you've been hurting and suffering and anxious and have anxiety and panic attacks and anxiety attacks for months, years even. I know you're impatient to want to get rid of those, but it's a marathon, it's not a sprint, guys, and you have to realize that. You're going to have your good days and your bad days, just like me. And I hope you guys are doing well today, better than yesterday. So that's my update. I'm happy my serotonin went up, happy my norepinephrine went up. Very, very, very positive results. And I hope you guys are doing well. I really do. Please, if you have any comments about what I'm doing, the ingredients, the brands of what I'm taking, please shoot me a comment. If you'd like to hear more of my story, please subscribe to my channel. I like to get my voice heard to anybody out there who is suffering through depression, anxiety, or any mood disorders. I'd love to help out anybody. I'm an open, honest guy. Don't mind if I curse. It's just part of my personality. I've also heard if someone curses, they're more trustworthy. Who knows if that's correct or not, but who the fuck cares? Anyways, if you guys are hurting, please, 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 keep your heads up. Keep fighting and keep surviving. And do your fucking research, because there's more to it than psychiatric medications. And a lot of people don't know that. So this is me, Steve, signing off. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Be well.